I think that speech last night might have been it. It's done, dude. There ain't no way. Ain't no turning back from this. It's just so flagrantly clear that he's trying to steal the upcoming elections. And anybody who could think that him bringing this up so close to the midterms can be anything but coincidence, it's just insane. So there's many reasons why Trump utterly fucked himself last night with a cactus. Big reasons are, he really is trying to claim that these elections were rigged under his administration, first off, have you. Secondly, the documents he released that claim to be the evidence actually prove that Russia interfered in the most recent election. So, what the hell, man? This is just the utter collapse of white supremacy, like I've been saying this whole time. We see it more and more every week here. New and insane developments, and just the backstabbing and finger pointing, and them just, they're like wild animals ripping each other apart. They're like two packs of wild dogs, just a tornado of teeth and hair and hatred and violence. So, now they're also throwing J.D. Vance under the bus. Everybody is throwing him under the bus because they're saying that Trump said that if he violated the MOU, or if the MOU basically became unsubstantiated, if it got broken, that it would be his fault. Even though Trump is the one who ordered all these attacks, broke the MOU, said all this slanderous shit about Khamenei at his funeral, during his funeral, and even bombed them while it was going on. Just every way he could have violated the MOU, he chose to do it and did it immediately. And now Vance is the fucking fall guy. I mean, we all kind of knew he would be the fall guy. Now he's not only the couch guy, he's the fall guy. So, holy shit, it's all happening, man. They're all turning on him, and pretty much ousting him at this point. So, yeah, man, that's just, if you watch that speech and were just utterly confused and just pissed off, then no, you're not alone. This shit is not normal, and it is very obvious he's trying to steal the elections. And, all these other efforts he's doing are blowing up in his face, trying to strip historical, slavery era monuments of their historical information, things like that around here or around the country. And it's all just coming to a head. White supremacy is done, dude. And it's like I've said so many times before, as these dinosaurs, these hateful epigenetic dinosaur white supremacists die out, lose their minds, destroy their own health, because we know white culture is not health conscious, mentally or physically. So these people are dying out in droves, and not only that, but they're getting violent and getting incarcerated and then dying in prison. Like I said before, white people were designed, to be the fodder of the prison industrial complex, the military industrial complex. Our brains were literally wired through epigenetics to be more susceptible to doing things outside of our best interest, and also provoking the innate violent tendencies. So it's just, it's all blown up. Millennials and Gen Z, most of us are survivalists. We've had to cooperate with the other races to survive, okay? Because we're all in the same boat together. We know we're all getting fucked, White privilege is gone, other than for the oligarchs. So now, millennials and Gen Z, we most of us love all the other races because we've had to work with them to survive, okay? We've had to learn their culture and appreciate it to literally survive. Most of us are in survival mode, and have been our whole lives. So, now it's our turn to take the reins, and the racists, most of them will be gone, and this horrible, blood-stained, just atrocity-ridden era of humanity will be behind us. Hopefully in like 10 years or so here, at the rate things are going. Maybe even sooner. Who knows? But there's just, once again, tons of karmic retribution being delivered down. And it's just so awesome to see it. At the same time, the fight's not over. We got to keep pushing. We got to keep speaking up. And we got to keep calling things out and not let ourselves get distracted or dismayed by the horrible state of affairs and the 50 third world countries in a trench coat that are now America. So thanks again, guys. Much love. Take care.